Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 120 of the weekly Patch Neesies. The weekly patch notes brought to you by X2 Skip. It is me, it is I, Tamzuri Foshizi, and with me we got Kid Kojizi. What's good, dog?
Chillin', bro. How you doing?
Hungry, man. You know how it is. And with us we also have Maxwell. What's good, Max?
I am tired.
How did, bro? Ohio gozaimasu. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah, we out here, episode 120. We're back with it once again. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the newbies listening in, and to our day ones. You already know what the vibe is. Get your snacks and get your Googling ready, your Geminis, as we go through some gaming tidbits. But before we get started, anyone got something to say off of their chest before we get started?
Nah.
Lots. For me, I'm playing CS:GO again. Yay! Well, now that's called CS2. But yeah, any game, shooting game I can run, my PC can not have a fit. But anyways, yeah, Koji, you got anything? You good? He good. All right. Cool. Starting off with the gaming news. Max, what's been going on, bro?
Alright, so not much going on. I'll start with talking about the PlayStation price increase in the US of A. Normally, I wouldn't mention this because price increases are inevitable, but especially in this era of tariffs. But in this instance, I am mentioning it because when I saw the price increase, so the new price has gone up in the US of A by $50. So every version of a PlayStation has gone up by $50. So that's basically, let's see, what was it? Disc PlayStation has gone up to $550. Discless digital rather has gone up to is it 500? Yeah, it should be 500. And the PS5 Pro has gone up to 750. Now, the reason why I mention all of this is because when I saw this price increase, I was like, that sucks. But then it occurred to me that the Switch 2 is selling for $450. And I'm like, yo, hold up. I recall at a period where some people were complaining that the Switch 2 price is too expensive, and other people like, but nah, it's okay, it's a great price. And I'm seeing how close it is in price to the PlayStation 5. I'm doubling down and saying that is a ridiculous, dumbass price. So you're telling me before these tariffs, you could buy a PlayStation 5 at the same price as a Switch 2. Yeah, the PS5 is a better console, a more powerful console, has more third-party options. Where it's just like, nah, F that. That price is dumb shit. And then apparently in China, there's been a reduction in PlayStation prices. So you can even buy a PlayStation cheaper than a Switch 2. That's dumb shit. So F anyone who was trying to defend the price of a Switch 2. Especially recently, as we've been seeing the attempt to roll out third-party games, get more third-party games on the Switch 2 than the previous Switch had. And it's a very mixed result where a few games are coming out all right, and other games are coming out very botchy. And the fact of the matter is the Switch 2 is not that great of a performing console. So I personally feel like not every game should come out on the Switch 2 because it's not a machine which is developed for such. So when we're talking about prices, if we compare the Switch prices to other handheld stuff, then I think the Switch has a great price. But when we compare it to other consoles, that Switch price is shite. But yes, that's that. And then the second thing, moving on, that I'll mention is that Gamescom happened this week. However, it was taking place at an ungodly hour in my region, so I did not watch it. And I do know that Kojo did watch it. So if he has anything he would like to mention about it or add with regards to it, I'll give it away to him, Kojo.
I mean, you start.
All right. So before we get started with the whole PlayStation price thing, yeah, that is exactly why I don't want anyone talking shit about me getting a Xbox. Okay. Thank you very much. Right. Anyways, so yeah, Gamescom happened. It was a fun time. Everything was nice. Jeff Keighley. So yeah. Anyways, these are the names of the games that were out, and I'll give my 2 cents on some of them. Okay, I won't go too hectic into the ones I didn't really care about. Well, Kojo, you can, I don't know, name the ones that you also liked. Okay, so most of them were like some homages to some old games out there. We had Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Order of the Giants. Now it was kind of hype, but that's a DLC launch. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty nice. It's coming up soon. Also, pretty. Anyways, also paid some legacy praise towards Flight Simulator. Now you already know I can't really run that anyways, but I always love seeing that game. It always looks so realistic to me. Tropico 7. Now listen, I like Civilization, as well as any other RTS games and tycoon games as well. And this was just, it was a chef's kiss, let me just say. But the fact that it's coming out next year is some bullshit. Anyways, we also got to see some Invincible gameplay trailer, which is pretty nice. Some Invincible S. So basically what that is that it's just a superhero clash game. So it's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm gonna rock that shit. Beat some niggas as if I'm playing DBZ on some shit. Anyways, also had Ninja 4 Gaiden. Not really my shit, but it's still cool. Ninjas and shit, you know what I'm saying? Coming out this year, which is nice. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Everything else is chilled, I guess. I was kind of disappointed about the World of Warcraft thing as well, because I mean, they still didn't really give much. They just mentioned what's coming in the DLC and talk about anything like Xbox Game Pass. So I was like, whatever. Anyways, there was also some Final Fantasy, but again, I'm not really into the world of it. Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, the remake into something. I forget what it was. It was Integrate Kojo. Or Intergalactic. It can't be Intergalactic. I don't remember what it was. Anyways, I think it's Integrate. So yeah, that was that. But obviously for me, my highlight was World of Warcraft, regardless. It's gonna pay a lot of homage to what it feels like to be a newborn player again. I want to see how that's going to happen. I still need to just get this game on a free way. Another thing that also brought interest to me was Chronos, the New Dawn. Because yeah, they said it's going to be like it's going to be made by the Bloober team. So these are the guys that did the Silent Hill 2 remake. And yeah, it's a twisted survival horror. So I'm keen. I like horror games. Didn't care much for the Black Ops 7 mention much, because I don't like when COD leans towards robots. I think Advanced Warfare turned me off of the game quite a lot just because of that. And now, obviously with AI and everything that's coming out, it's just Battlefield 6, bro, all the way. Yeah, that was pretty much it that piqued my interest, I guess. Didn't really care much for Lego Batman. I'm sorry about y'all who are gonna be hating on me and like, oh my gosh, how is he not caring about those? If I haven't played it, I haven't played it. If it hasn't brought like any interest to me, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and that's for me. Kojo, what did you find nice about it? Oh, and Silent Hill F. Yo, keen to play that. And the whatchamacallit, god damn it, Resident Evil. Cool, that's me. Kojo.
First off, the fuck Gamescom did you watch?
Hey man,
Tropical. I didn't see Tropical or fucking. What's the name of that game that you mentioned? The fighting one, Invincible. But anyway,
Invincible VS.
Yeah, that one. I didn't see those two, but the other ones, yeah, they were there. So yeah.
Oh,
Keely
did you not
took
watch
to the
A2?
No, I only watched opening night live.
Guy. Okay, I watched both
Who
days.
watches day 2, Maxwell? Who watches day 2?
Me. The fuck?
This guy. Anyway,
Anyways, yeah.
yes, I only watched opening night live, which is the most important part. Healy took to the stage, and the first thing he talked about was Silksong, and he announced that it was coming out in 2025. August 21st, they revealed that it's coming out on September 4th, which is soon. Hopefully, by the time of this episode comes out, it'll come out before the release. So, yeah, Silksong is no longer a myth. Type of. It was always a joke. That every time there was a game showcase of any kind, people were like, "Oh, is Silksong going to be there?" And it doesn't show up, and then people will clown, Silksong fans or whatever. But it's coming out, so finally it can come out and we can move on from that. So what else? Tommy spoke about Black Ops 7. Interesting reveal. A lot of people are sick and tired of Call of Duty at this point, especially because of their collaborations. And now that Battlefield 6 came out with their open beta, a lot of people are sort of looking to Battlefield 6 as a sort of, not replacement, as sort of like a breath of fresh air. Like Call of Duty, you have Beavis and Butthead running around. We don't want that in our military games. So they're looking at Battlefield as like, okay, this is a hardcore, military experience. This is what we wanted. So, but I mean, look, Call of Duty is still gonna do numbers. It's Call of Duty. Like, they announced the Sekiro anime. It's called Sekiro.
Oh yeah.
Something. I forgot the name.
Sekiro twice.
No, Shadows Die Twice is the name of the. Is the name of the
right.
game.
Goddamn.
Is the name of the game. I forgot the name of the anime, but yeah, it looks cool if you're into that kind of stuff. They announced a whole bunch of stuff that I just couldn't be bothered. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this Gamescom opening night live was a little lackluster for me because nothing really spoke to me. All the big stuff that were interesting to me, they announced that they were going to be talked about before the show. So Kitty said things like, "Oh, we're going to talk about the Fallout TV series. We're going to talk about Ghost of Your Tale. We're going to talk about Resident Evil, Silent Hill F. What was the main one? Those big ones. And so that's what people were looking forward to the most because he already announced that. But there were some surprises here and there. Like the last announcement was the new game from Game Science, who made Black Myth Wukong. It's a new Black Myth Zhong Kui. So yeah, people are excited for that one. But if you ask me, I don't know. This was a little. The Ghost of Yote trailer was dope, but again, we knew it was going to show up. Resident Evil Requiem, not my kind of thing, but I'm happy for people. Outer Worlds 2 looks interesting. I played the first one. I don't think I'm going to play the second one anytime soon because money.
Yep.
But yeah, also, yeah, there was you don't have it yet, Tammy, but Inzoig is getting a free DLC.
Yeah, I'll get it someday.
Someday. But anyway, so yeah. And Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is a game that has been in the works for years. It's finally coming out on October 21st, and you got a new look at that. Anyway, so sorry for the rambling. Yeah, it was just, from my point of view, it was a little lackluster. But Key did announce at the end of Gamescom opening night live, like he always does. He announced the date for the Game Awards, which I think was December 11th, but I could be wrong. But anyway, I'm looking to that to sort of make up for opening night live. But anyway, yeah, that's it for my 2 cents.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. Back to the gaming news, Max. What else you got?
Yeah, so there's One more piece of news, but I don't really think it's newsworthy. It's about Xbox rolling out ads on the console. So
Oh, no.
we've always had ads in other areas, so I don't think this is that important. And I'll just mention with the Gamescom thing, I was going to hold on to this for the next segment, but since Koji already mentioned it, I might as well just mention it now and get it out of the way. And that is that with the Black Myth Wukong stuff, apparently these guys have trademarked 7 different names already. So it's gonna be a whole Black Myth saga of different heroes, and the one Kojo just mentioned now supposedly is a hero who deals with dead spirits. So I don't know to what capacity the individual deals with dead spirits, of if it's he goes around busting spirits and sending them back into the dead, or if he goes around helping dead spirits, yada yada. I don't know. It's Chinese mythology. We're going to find out. But given how Wukong was, I believe this is going to be on an epic scale. And hopefully it doesn't take them several years to create this game. And then we can see all the other Black Myth games they have lined up. All of the names are readily available. You can Google it to see what the names are. And if you're familiar with Chinese mythology, you probably will have one of those you're excited to see. Or if you don't know, it gives you something to research and Google. But yeah, that's it for the news on my side.
Wait, thanks, bro. Kojo, got any gaming news?
Nope.
Yeah, this was pretty much gonna be mine anyways, the Gamescom. But yeah, that brings us to the gaming corner. What releases have we had, Kojo?
So quite a few. First one, Sword of the Sea, PC, PS5, August 19th, 2025, currently sitting at an 89 on Metacritic. Next up is The Rogue, Prince of Persia, PC, PS5, Xbox Series, Nintendo. Those versions are coming out on August 20th, or have come out on August 20th. The Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch versions are TBD 2025. And it's a roguelike platformer game, currently sitting at an 83 on Metacritic. These are the developers. This is Evil Empire. I believe they took over duties from Motion Twin for Dead Cells. So they provided long-term support for Dead Cells. So after they worked on Dead Cells, they moved on to this game, which was released in early access, I think, last year. And now this is the 1.0 full release. So I'm happy to see it's doing well at 83. The next one is Kill the Brickman, PC, Xbox Series, Xbox One. It's a turn-based strategy roguelike action game, August 21st, 2025, currently sitting at a 79 on Metacritic. Next up, we have a game called Herdling, PC, PS5, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch 2, August 21st, adventure game, 2025, currently sitting at an 80 on Metacritic. Finally, we have a game called Discounty, PC, PS5, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch, August 21st. It's a management game, currently sitting at a 78 on Metacritic. And yeah, that is it for my gaming releases of the week and the gaming corner. What about you guys?
I don't know of any. Max?
Nada.
All right. Well, that takes us to the halfway section. If you guys are liking the show so far, please do leave a like and subscribe. Moving on to the content creator side, OVO Drizzy, his Kick channel has suddenly disappeared. You can still search for it, but you just won't find it. Mysteriously, after he was making shouts out to the CEO of Kick. So Kick hasn't really attracted that many celebs, but they have Drake. Yeah. And they've had him for quite some time. Most people just I think that they took that whole what is that fucking thing that he used to say? His alter ego. What was it? I need a Max Ween. We only thought that was a meme, but like this man has been streaming like on a daily. Well, not on a daily actually, but like on a weekly was always streaming. And then yeah, he pretty much, I don't know, he said some bullshit about the CEO. So he had it out on the CEO Craven, Ed Craven. So this took place on August 18th, calling him a goof, claiming that he's been dissing Drake fans too, saying they like Kendrick songs and all that shit. He also posted a set of like messages about the co-founder Bijan Tarani of Kick. But yeah, most of his anger was just directed at Eddie. And then like Drake mentioned how he was stopped from pushing, affiliate to his fans and others. He would like help other people get to affiliates, and all this type of stuff, using his fame to get them views, which is, nice, because it's like, we built this shit and they treat us like shit still. He was never allowed to push other people to affiliate. So, I mean, shame. Can't hate a man for that, but he's still a dude that touches A minors. But anyways, yeah, pretty much it on that. Y'all can read up about that on the onlines. Anyways, now Ninja is coming to defense of Kai Cenat, because Kai Cenat apparently has a skin that's added on Fortnite. Kojo, can we confirm that?
Yep.
Oh my god. So
it was a huge reveal too. It was on the, that sphere in Las Vegas that
dope.
It was projected on that, and it was also announced at that same thing that he's hosting his next Mafiathon soon coming up.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So
yeah,
that was quite the reveal.
So then I mean, like, Kai Cenat started getting some hate for that and some flack saying, oh yeah, and he sold out like Ninja, this and this and this. Ninja, I want to say unfortunately, but like it just makes everyone else, still think that Kai Cenat's on Ninja's side and is a sellout. So obviously Ninja came to his defense saying, there are creators who have icon skins and then they are just icons. It's safe to say that he's up there in the streaming scene. And then like going through all the skins and everything, he was like, look, I Show Speed skin would be great too, but Epic wouldn't be able to just pump out that many cosmetics and try get cash, type of stuff. So it's funny that he's coming to his defense. But yeah, is he a sellout? I don't know. Y'all let us know in the comments. And some sad news. This is actually kind of sad.
Yeah, it is kind of sad. Not kind of. It is very sad.
Wait, do you know what I'm about to talk about?
I can imagine. Yes.
Jean Parmanove.
Yep.
Oh my god. Well, you gotta talk about him.
Kinda, but you start. I'll add information.
Okay, yeah, because I don't want to get too hectic into it.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Yeah. So he was a French streamer who was repeatedly like subjected to humiliation on his stream from his quote unquote friends. So yeah, prior to his death, he was basically saying that he had to endure 10 days of nights and torture, including like extreme physical violence, deprivation of sleep, eating some toxic products. And yeah, I mean, a lot of people obviously thought this took a toll on him, even watching the streams, trying to get him to stop and whatnot. And all of these clips that were circulating made people pissed off, some people concerned, and all this. There's like a huge compilation you can see on X, which yeah. Anyways, his friends were taken, well, quote unquote friends were taken into custody on suspicion of producing the live videos of the humiliation and making him vulnerable, on the same day of their arrest, right? So this all came to knowledge and everything, all came to clarity. And yeah, this was obviously then picked up by the French Minister of Digital Affairs and Artificial Intelligence, saying that they were going to put them under investigation in a judicial way, which is hectic. So yeah, the French streamer eventually, all the things that were happening to him took a toll, and well, yeah, he passed. Yeah. Kojo, you got some 2 cents to add there, bro?
A few. So the 2 other streamers, like Tommy said, quote unquote friends or streamers of his, friends of his. I had their names here somewhere.
Dude, they were dumb names.
Yeah. One of them, his name was Oren Senazandotti, but he was known as Naruto online. And the other one was Safin Hamadi. And someone made the joke, I think it was Moist Critical, who made the joke that it's kind of ironic that the guy's name is Naruto, considering the type of person Naruto is. And, you know, considering what this guy did to his friend JP, it's like kind of ironic you call yourself Naruto. But anyway, yeah, so those two were arrested, but I think they were let go again, and people were upset about that. But they're still under investigation. And here is the plot twist. Are you ready for this one, guys?
Tell us.
So it just came out that according to the prosecutor who's handling the case, the autopsy has been revealed. And guess what?
He was poisoned.
Quite the opposite. So they said that the cause of death was not due to any trauma. So it went on to say that the forensic doctors found no internal or external injuries or burns, only a few bruises and healed lesions. The probable causes of death appear to be medical and or toxicological. And they said that further tests have been ordered and that JP might have had a heart issue in addition to receiving treatment from a problem with his thyroid. And we'll just keep you guys updated, but it's quite the curveball because everybody was like, he obviously the torture he received, like Tommy said, there are videos floating around. I don't know why you'd want to go look at those willingly, but if you want to, they're there. And yeah, so a lot of people are like, obviously, like, look at the treatment he was being subjected to. Obviously, this has something to do with his death. Well, this autopsy report has sort of thrown a spanner in the works, as they say. But yeah, we'll keep you guys updated. Very sad stuff, because I only knew JP a few years ago from a meme. He was, because of a video that was circulating around of him playing Overwatch, and he was, to put it lightly, not very good. But it became a meme and a video just flaunting around, and it was just funny. But it's sad to see what happened to him. But he was kind of, beloved by a few people. He was only 46 at the age of his time of his passing. So it's sad. And Cake have banned the accounts. I don't know if you mentioned this, but Cake have banned the accounts of the other two streamers. And allegedly, well, no, not allegedly, Aiden Ross said that he and Drake are going to pay for the funeral. But I don't know. That kind of stuff. I don't know if that's actually going to be true or not. But that's going to happen or not. But anyway, yeah, that's it for my 2, 3, 5 cents.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it that I have. Kojo, you got any other?
No, that was it.
Oh, yeah. Max, any content creator news?
The internet judge has passed away, age 88. I forget what his name was, but he would go viral because he was a very kind judge. And he's based in Rhode Island. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. If you don't know, then you don't know. And that's about it.
Yeah, his name was Frank. Frank something Caprio, I think his name was. Didn't know who he was until he passed away, unfortunately. But yeah, no, sad. Condolences to his family and stuff.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, I don't have any esports. Kojo, anything from you?
Nah.
I bet. Max, any esports?
Lol.
I guess the only thing I can say on esports is I watched some of the LCK. And yes, like, dude, SKT just don't play around, bro. Them niggas destroy. Now, of course, Faker and Gumayushi. Oh my god. An owner, man, that...
Yeah, I'm more of an owner kind of guy. Lol,
dude, owner makes me want to go back to League. I'm just jungle.
You should, man.
Nah.
League misses you, dog.
My mentals. It's just gonna drive me nuts. That video I posted about like my Epic 7 arena shit, like, yeah, that I can post, which I actually should. In fact, I'm gonna do it now on X, guys. Go check out the X profile, see some of the arena gameplay of Epic 7, and tell me what I'm doing wrong, bro, because I'm getting my ass smacked in some of these matches. It's crazy. No homo. Anyways, y'all, we're gonna cut it there. Thank you so much for listening. Yeah. Just, stay good, stay healthy, man. Drink your water. Get a side hustle. Because, in this economy, goddamn. Anyways, y'all, we'll check you in the next episode. Thank you so much for listening. Stay good. Peace and love always. Away.